We selected Llano Airport as the location for the first annual Lone Star Maule Roundup because several things. One, it was centrally located in Texas. It has a fantastic 3,000-foot grass strip that's 300 feet wide, and as we found out when we were planning this event, Llano, the City of Llano, the airport board and managers, the Llano Chamber, everyone just was, they bent over backwards to help us out. They were excited that we were even thinking about coming to Llano, and everyone just pulled together. I mean, it made it irresistible to come to Llano for this event.
We're from Decatur, Texas, and that's an hour-and-a-half flight here, a little town just north of Dallas and Fort Worth. And so we took off on Friday evening or Friday afternoon and hoped that we would dodge the little thunderstorms. And we were the one sole plane tied out on the taxiway with our tent set up and everything when the storm came through. And everybody's advice was find a hangar, don't come till after the storm. But we thought, oh, what are the odds? And the odds were very slim. But the one cell popped up right over the airport, and we weathered quite a storm. Yeah, we sat up there, hunkered down in one of the hangars, looking towards our plane, just hoping it stayed upright. There was a time when you couldn't see more than 100 feet, and we just kept hoping that it didn't start hailing. We saw a little bit of pea-sized hail, but that was about it. And it rained about an inch in about 15 minutes. And once it cleared, we looked out there and our tent was just laying on the ground. And the plane was still in the same place. It had moved a little bit, but when we walked down there, there was 2 or 3 inches of water running right through the tent. And my son had already unrolled his sleeping bag, and so it was just floating in the water inside the tent. But it turned out okay. We got everything dried out, moved to a little bit higher ground, and one of the young men that keeps his plane here loaned us another sleeping bag, which was just fantastic, and we ended up having a great camp out right here on the runway.
I told myself I'm going to wait till I fly this thing for a year before I ever do anything intentional to show my abilities in front of a crowd of people. And then when I got down here, I started thinking how much fun it would be, and so I made sure that I opened a beer and started having a beer to make sure I sealed the deal that I would not go fly. So I got to just watch yesterday. I was a spectator and enjoyed it.
Well, we had a flower drop, which we had aircraft 3 in the pattern at a time, 3 times where there were 4 in the pattern the last round, so there were 10 aircraft involved. The first 2 passes, they dropped a flower bag from 200 feet above the ground trying to hit a target, and the competition was the closest flower drop to the target. The second time around was a second attempt. The third and fourth time around was a spot landing contest. We had a flower line across the airstrip, and the competition was in essence who could touch the main wheels at the flower line or beyond. Several planes scratched. They touched their wheels and mains prior to the flower line, but the competition was how far from the line forward to see who won that competition. And then the 5th time around, was the shortest landing contest. From the flower line past, who could land the shortest. So we ended up having a lot of fun. Flower bags were dropping all over the place, nowhere near the target. A few got close. I believe Mr. David Beaver out of David Hook's Airport won the flower drop. He was in an M7 260 horse Maule. Then from the spot landing contest, Mr. Ross McCrae was the winner of that competition in his M5 Maule. And then the shortest landing went to Patrick Romano in his souped-up 35-inch Tundra M7. It is a really beefed-up M7. He landed in about 180 feet. Fantastic.
Yo, what up? Wowza G's. Yeah. Woo! Little baby cat so high, so fly, floating through the air, no cares in the sky. And I wonder what the little kitty thinking in the brain, flying like a plane, like a speed train, going insane. Superman, super cat, super cool, super fast, super neat, super sweet. Everybody on the feet and dance like a Jake boogie boy, doing everything you can with a little joy. Slow down and wait a sec. Everybody just take a breath. What? JK, 'cause we're doing fine. Let's join these kitties and begin to fly. What up?
Haha, not much.
That's cool.
Okay, later.
Peace.
Little baby man, so sweet, so blameless. All he ever wanna do is just be famous. But dad and the mommy always said to him, you and your dumb dreams might as well be dead to him. One day, we're walking through the park. It was dark, but he heard a little voice in his heart. And he looked to the left and he saw with his own eyes a blue sky and cats beginning to fly.
Slow down and wait a sec. This time I'm gonna take a breath. What? I'm fine. It's time to join these kitties and begin to fly.
Sweet, so blameless. All he even wanna do is just be famous. Little baby man, so sweet, so blameless. All he even wanna do is just be famous.
Like a Jake boogie boy, doing everything you can with a little joy.
Hello?
Yo, it's me again.
Oh, hey.
What up?
Oh, you know, nothing.
Ha, that's cool.
How about you?
Oh, same old.
That's cool.
Yeah, see ya.
Later.
Yeah, peace.
It was a fantastic hit, fantastic turnout. We had about 24 aircraft. We had about 51 people came in. They either flew in, drove in to be here. The weather was a little iffy on Friday that might have kept some away, but we had a fantastic event. And while we were here, Charlie and Andrew got together and said, you know what, we're never going to find a better place for a centrally located Texas event than Llano, Texas. So we announced here to the crowd last night that the second annual Lone Star Maule flying will be here at Llano, and most likely we'll have it here every year.